are now tuned in a Big Break Minute with Coco on 90.1 KKFI, Kansas City FM Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back live in the building, one and only Energy&Jams show, and you just heard that Coco theme song with Big Break Magazine, which must mean it's time for an interview with the one and only Coco, and we have an illustrious guest in the building, but I'll go ahead and let her tell it. How's it going?
Hi, it's in a Big Break Minute with Coco, and we have the guest star on the phone, Mr. Charles Wright. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, darling. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Oh, my goodness. We have a legendary icon on the phone right now, and your song, Express Yourself, has continuously been in the airwaves for I don't even know how long now. How do you feel about that?
53 years.
53 years? That is crazy.
That's amazing.
I feel blessed.
Man, did you, going into the song, did you know or did you feel like this song would be that transition point for people's lives throughout the years? Or you just made the song and put it out and kind of hope for the best? What was your thought process on that?
Well, it's a long story. Actually, we were doing a concert one night at Texas A&M, and we had a hit song at that time called "Do Your Thing," and we was closing with that song, and the kids kept clapping and stumping. So I don't know, only God made me say, I said, "Express yourself." And they went, wow. So I went to my hotel room that night, and I wrote the song. And the next day, came back to L.A. and did the arrangements for the song. And my band, they didn't like it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had a tough time doing that. What I did is I just took three guys, the drummer, the bass player, and myself, went in and did the track, and I brought it back. And let the horn players hear it, they still didn't like it. So I threatened them, and they played it. And then took it to the record company, and the president said he didn't like it.
Wow.
They said it was a piece of shit. And I took it to a disc jockey. We were working in his club in Detroit. He took me in his office. He came out and said, "I think you made a mistake this time, Charles. Nobody liked to express yourself except for me." So actually, I knew it was what it was, but I didn't expect it to do what it did because the song has made a lot of money with commercials on TV commercials, and radio commercials, and all kind of products. Everybody want to express themselves, and I'm thankful.
That song has been played, sampled, obviously, famously by NWA and so many more. I believe Curtis Blow, so many more. I just real quick want to talk about, so you said you showed it to a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people said no. What is it about, sticking to your vision or sticking to, what you think is right? You know what I'm saying? Like, why was that so important?
Well, I understood the fact that most people, when they hear something like they never heard anything like it before, they don't understand it. Mm-hmm. And so I just went along, and I told the president of the record company, just put it out. It's a hit. And he did. It became a huge record.
Awesome.
Wow. Yeah, that is really the definition of just staying true to yourself and kind of just going with, your own true identity and uniqueness and sticking to it, right?
with practically every hit we had, I had that same problem with it.
So it's a good problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, thank God I recognized what it was. Otherwise, it would have stayed on the shelf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen the song. It was redone in so many different ways. Express Yourself, when I was even just pulling it up to put it behind some of the content. It was just in so many different ways. So many different people has kind of put their own little swing on it. So I think that's really dope. And you've been still making music throughout these years. So how many new records have you put out? You know, in your line of legacy?
Believe it or not, I'm putting a record out this coming Thursday.
Oh, wow.
It's called Follow Your Spirit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have it yet.
We're going to play it.
Turns out we actually do have that, and we will be playing it. So let's tell us about it a little bit.
Well, everybody loves it, so I decided to put it out there so they can hear it. So, and we just did a video on it about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow is a matter of fact.
What makes you keep going? Like, I know there's, you know, older singers out there that just, you know, they don't make music today, and you haven't kind of molded into the times. You kind of just stuck to your own thing, like you did with Express Yourself, and you still putting out that music. So what keeps you still making music between everything else you have going on?
Because I'm determined to try to turn the world. It sounds like backwards, but the music is not what it used to be. We used to have bands and live musicians. Now we're making music with metronome, and the electrical music don't have no heart to it. So I'm trying to retain the heart in the music.
Wow. And what do you feel Follow Your Spirit is going to do for the world?
It should lift people up, because right now we need something positive. And if Follow Your Spirit has a positive message and has real musicians, live musicians, and made by human beings, not by machines. That's my slogan.
I kind of agree, but I feel, you know, in the studio right now, I got a recording studio in Kansas City. We work with a lot of engineers and producers, and, you know, and our team, and I feel like with music and just working in the studio, sometimes it can become a point of tedium, or like where you're getting tired of, you know, kind of just working in the genre even. And what I was telling them and everyone else is, well, I think we need to increase our production by using more musicians, by using more singers, you know what I'm saying? Really increase your production, and you ain't gonna be in the same funk. So I know what you're saying for sure.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you. Actually, we brought something to this side of the world. We brought the drum. And it's changed the whole world. What we brought and what people try to copy off of us, try to do. And the fact of the matter is we've lost it, and I'm trying to retain it. Like I said, I'm studying. I work real hard to get that feeling, you know what I mean, when I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
I try to capture that magic. And it ain't the easiest thing to do. You have to know when you got it. And that's why I stick to my guns when I feel like I got something, like Express Yourself or Do Your Thing. My band didn't like Do Your Thing when I brought it. Actually, we recorded it live in a nightclub. And I brought it to them on the next Monday and said, I think this is a hit. some of them said, "Don't put my name on there."
They better wish they did.
Right. Yeah, they would be making money to this day.
I do have a quick question about the recording process, because you're obviously been in the game a minute now. So, what's the difference between your recording process then, when it was all live on reel to reels or however it was, and then now? Like, tell me about the process then and now.
Well, my process has always been, like I say, to try to capture the magic moment.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes musicians cooperate. Sometimes they don't know exactly what you're trying to get. And when I do finally get that thing I'm trying to get, I try to capture that. And I want it live. I don't want a keyboard and a drum machine.
Mm-hmm.
I want a real drummer and some real bass player and real musician.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think the great thing about you as well is like you're like that timeless capsule, like full of the memories. Because I remember doing some research as well, and I seen you. You know, you was on the opposite end. You was also doing media and interviewing different artists as well and people. I think that's amazing because you even have that history. You're still here with us, and you carry that history and you carry that sound till today. So I think this is even amazing that you're still doing music, and we get to actually be a part of the history by listening to your new track, Follow Your Spirit.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you want to go ahead and get into it then?
I think so. I think we wanna take a listen to Follow Your Spirit.
Awesome. Well, this right here is a song dropping on Thursday, world premiere with the one and only Coco, DJE, Energy and Jam Show. Follow Your Spirit by Charles Wright.
Lord have mercy.
If you think you're right, but you ain't doing right, then you can't be wrong, right? But if you're doing wrong and you know you ain't right, then how you gonna go just like a light? Follow your spirit.
Follow your spirit, and you'll never go wrong. Follow your spirit, you'll always make it home. Follow your spirit, listen to your heart. Oh, girl, it'll always tell you when to stop and when to start. Don't let other people bring you down. Don't you listen to that familiar sound. Somebody tell you that it can't be done. Show them that you're right there on the one. Some people don't like it when they see you headed up. Watch out for the backstabbers and all them other nuts. Follow your spirit, listen to your heart. Oh, girl. Follow your spirit, spirit, yeah. Listen to your heart. Oh, girl. Just look around, and if you follow through, you'll see that God's in your corner, just rooting for you. There's a little light up above your head. If you get in tune with yourself, it'll never let you stray. Oh, listen. If your mind should tell you what you're doing ain't right, no time to struggle, fuss or fight. Your heart will hardly ever stir you wrong. When you're feeling out of place, you're in a place where you don't belong. Follow your spirit. Listen to your heart. Oh, girl. Follow your spirit. Yeah. Listen to your heart. Oh, girl. That little light, up above your head. No, it will always tell you when you're about to stray. You gotta watch it go. That little spirit. Everybody say spirit. Listen to your heart. You got to use your power. Positive thinking. Too much worry, smoking and drinking. Spirit, listen to your heart. Follow your spirit, yeah. Listen to your heart. Just look around, follow through. There's an awful lot available to you. God is in your mind today. Just be yourself, and He'll show the way. Follow your spirit.
And that was Charles Wright with Follow Your Spirit. Charles, you still there?
I'm still here. That's not the right mix, but that's cool.
He's perfection. We need that final mix, huh?
Yeah, that one's a little busy, but that's you'll get another one next week. Somebody will send it to.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you know that was the sneak preview before it even dropped anyway. So I appreciate you letting us get to that.
Oh, I appreciate you playing it.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. And that song was amazing, just like the rest of them. I can hear it in commercials. I can hear it at the schools with the kids. It's a positive message. So I think you did it again, Mr. Wright.
Thank you, baby. That's very encouraging. I have a book out there too, you know.
Okay, let's talk about this book. What's it called?
It's called Up From Where We've Come.
Wow.
Up from where we've come, and we didn't mention it, but please let the people know where you're from and stuff too, because we didn't go over that. I seen you with the Watts 103rd band and all that, so I can assume. But please, for anyone that's not familiar with you, where you came from and what you're about.
I came from a place called Clarksville, Mississippi.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's where the blues was born.
Origination of blues, Clarksville, Mississippi. Cool.
Wow.
We learning something every day.
It sure is. Tell us a little bit about that book and where to find it, actually.
You can go to Amazon and get it easy.
Okay.
Amazon.com if you would like.
Pardon me?
Oh, no, he was saying it's on Amazon if you guys would like to get that book.
Yeah.
What's it called one more time?
Yeah, I have another book coming out in about 6 months called Express Yourself.
Oh, you're not playing no games, Mr. Wright. You're not playing. You outworking us.
I'm serious.
I see it. It's amazing what you're doing. I definitely want to check out your book as well, and to stay updated on all your projects, because I'm very curious about your journeys and all the new things you got going on. I don't know. I might see you on some cereal soon, because you're not playing.
Cereal, I don't know about that.
I gave you an idea. I think that might be a new thing.
Express yourself, Cheerios. I can see it.
Right. but yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you and just learning about your new projects and your books and your new, all the new things you got going on. Could you tell everybody how to find you?
Charles Wright. I'm sorry, I take that back. ExpressYourself.net.
Cool.
Okay, expressyourself.net. And guess what, Mr. Wright? We are going to close out on that single, Express Yourself. How about it? Thank you for coming on. And again, we are looking forward to all your new projects and everything you got going on. For everybody listening, if you would like, go check out Follow Your Spirit and his new book. Catch us on the next time.
Thank you so much. You have a good one. Have a blessed weekend. We'll catch you next time.
Thank y'all for having me.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All you got to do now, express yourself. Whatever you do, do it good. Whatever you do, Lord, Lord. Do it good. Oh, yeah. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. Express yourself. Express yourself. Express yourself.